Yo, what's up everyone, it's Unknown Facts here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up because today, we're diving deep into the world of cybersecurity, exploring the minds of some of the most notorious hackers ever. We're talking about digital masterminds who exploited systems, exposed vulnerabilities, and changed the way we think about online security. From social engineering to straight-up coding genius, these individuals have left their mark on the digital landscape. So buckle up, because we're about to unravel the stories of the top 10 greatest hackers of all time. First up we have Kevin Mitnick, a name synonymous with hacking itself. This guy's story is like something straight out of a movie. We're talking about a dude who, back in the 80s and 90s, was the FBI's most wanted hacker. Mitnick's specialty? Social engineering. He could manipulate people into giving him sensitive information, and he used those skills to infiltrate some of the most secure networks in the world. We're talking about companies like Motorola, Nokia, and even the Pentagon. This wasn't just some random kid in his basement. Mitnick was good. Like, really good. He managed to evade the authorities for years, always staying one step ahead. But eventually, even the best get caught, and Mitnick spent 5 years behind bars for his crimes. But here's the plot twist. After his release, he turned his life around. He went from being a notorious hacker to a respected cybersecurity consultant, advising companies on how to protect themselves from the very tactics he once used. It's a true redemption story, and it all started with a fascination for the inner workings of technology. Next up is Adrian Lamo, a hacker known for his high-profile targets and the ethical dilemmas he posed. Lamo was a different breed of hacker. He considered himself a gray hat hacker, meaning he often hacked into systems not for personal gain, but to expose vulnerabilities and raise awareness about security flaws. His targets? Major corporations like Yahoo, Microsoft, and even the New York Times. Lamo would find security holes, exploit them, and then inform the companies of the breach, often offering to help fix the problem. It was a controversial approach, but one that earned him both praise and criticism. However, Lamo's story takes a complicated turn when he played a role in the Chelsea Manning case. Manning, a former U.S. Army intelligence analyst, leaked classified information to WikiLeaks, and Lamo provided information to the authorities that led to Manning's arrest. This decision sparked a huge debate about the ethics of hacking, government surveillance, and the role of whistleblowers. Lamo's actions continue to be debated today, highlighting the complex ethical landscape of the digital world. Hold on tight because we're about to enter the mind of Gary McKinnon, a Scottish systems administrator who pulled off one of the most audacious hacks in history. McKinnon's target wasn't just any organization, it was NASA and the US military. His motivation? He believed the US government was hiding evidence of extraterrestrial life and UFO technology. Driven by this belief, McKinnon spent over a year accessing 97 computers across NASA and military networks, searching for the truth that he was convinced was being kept from the public. He claimed to have uncovered images, documents, and even testimony from high-ranking officials that proved the existence of advanced energy technologies and extraterrestrial contact. McKinnon's actions triggered a massive international manhunt. The US government sought his extradition, accusing him of causing millions of dollars in damage and jeopardizing national security. The case sparked a global debate about hacking, national security, and the freedom of information. McKinnon's story became a symbol for many who believe that governments are not being transparent about what they know. Chapter 4. Albert Gonzales, the mastermind behind the TJX data breach. Get ready to delve into the world of cybercrime with Albert Gonzales, a hacker who orchestrated one of the largest data breaches in history. Gonzales was the mastermind behind the infamous TJX data breach, a massive credit card theft that affected millions of customers worldwide. We're talking about a staggering 94 million credit and debit card numbers stolen. Gonzales's method? He used a technique called war driving, where he would drive around looking for vulnerable Wi-Fi networks. Once he found one, he would exploit the security flaws to gain access to the network and steal sensitive data. He then used this stolen data to make millions of dollars from fraudulent transactions. Gonzales's operation was sophisticated and well-organized, involving a network of accomplices and spanning multiple countries. His case highlighted the growing threat of cybercrime and the vulnerability of personal data in the digital age. It also showcased the global reach of these crimes and the challenges law enforcement agencies face in combating them. Chapter 5. Kevin Poulsen, from phone freak to security journalist. Now let's rewind the clock a bit and talk about Kevin Poulsen, a hacker who gained notoriety in the pre-internet era. Poulsen, also known by his hacker alias Dark Dante, was a master of phone phreaking, a precursor to modern hacking that involved manipulating telephone systems. One of his most famous exploits involved taking over all the phone lines of a Los Angeles radio station to win a contest that promised a Porsche 944 S2 as the prize. Polson's skills didn't stop there. He hacked into federal computer systems, accessed wiretap information, and even evaded the FBI for 17 months while on the run. Just like Mitnick, Polson eventually turned his life around after serving time in prison. He became a respected journalist writing about cybersecurity and hacking for publications like Wired and the Daily Beast. His story is a testament to the ever-evolving nature of hacking and the potential for redemption in the digital age. Chapter 6. Anonymous, the Faceless Hacktivists. Get ready to explore the shadowy world of Anonymous, a decentralized international activist and hacktivist group and movement known for their politically charged operations. Anonymous is not your typical group of hackers. They are a collective, a global network of individuals with a shared ideology but no centralized leadership. They are driven by a sense of social justice and a desire to expose corruption, inequality, and abuses of power. Their calling card? The Guy Fawkes mask, a symbol of anti-establishment sentiment. Anonymous has been involved in numerous high-profile hacks and cyber protests. They have targeted governments, corporations, and organizations that they perceive as corrupt or unjust. Buckle up as we delve into the world of Lulzsec, a group of hackers who wreaked havoc in the name of laughter and chaos. Lulzsec, short for Lulz Security, emerged in 2011 and quickly gained notoriety for their brazen and often humorous hacking sprees. They were driven by a desire for Lulz internet slang for amusement derived from causing disruption or embarrassment. Their targets included government agencies, media organizations, and even other hacking groups. Lulzsec's hacks were often more about making a statement than causing serious damage. They defaced websites, leaked sensitive information, and exposed security flaws, all while taunting their victims and law enforcement agencies. Their 50-day hacking spree left a trail of digital mayhem in its wake, highlighting the vulnerabilities of online systems and the unpredictable nature of cyber attacks. Hold on tight as we navigate the murky waters of international intrigue with Guccifer 2.0, a hacker persona that played a significant role in the 2016 US presidential election. Guccifer 2.0 claimed responsibility for hacking into the Democratic National Committee's computer network and leaking sensitive emails that created a political firestorm. The timing and nature of the leaks, which revealed internal DNC communications that were damaging to Hillary Clinton's campaign, raised suspicions of foreign interference in the election. U.S. intelligence agencies later concluded that Guccifer 2.0 was a front for Russian military intelligence, part of a broader effort to influence the outcome of the election. Guccifer 2.0's actions highlighted the vulnerability of democratic institutions to cyber attacks and the potential for foreign actors to use hacking to sow discord and manipulate public opinion. Prepare for a tragic story as we discuss Jonathan James, a prodigious hacker who gained notoriety at a young age but met an untimely end. James, known by his hacker alias Comrade, began hacking at the age of 13, targeting high-profile organizations like Bell South and the Miami-Dade public school system. His most audacious hack involved breaching NASA's computer systems, where he allegedly stole software worth millions of dollars. James's actions drew the attention of the FBI, making him the youngest person to be charged and convicted for hacking-related crimes in the United States. However, James's story took a tragic turn in 2008 when he died by suicide at the age of 24. He left behind a note claiming that he was being wrongly accused of involvement in a later data breach and that he had lost faith in the justice system. Get ready for a tale of corporate espionage as we uncover the story of Astra, a hacker shrouded in mystery who infiltrated some of the world's leading aerospace and defense companies. Astra's real identity remains unknown, but his impact on the cybersecurity world is undeniable. For over a decade, he operated in the shadows, stealing sensitive data from companies like Dassault Group, Saab, and ThyssenKrupp. His motive? It wasn't money or fame. Astra was driven by a desire to acquire knowledge and technology, amassing a trove of classified information on advanced weaponry, military aircraft, and other sensitive technologies. Astra's activities caused billions of dollars in damages and raised serious concerns about the vulnerability of critical infrastructure to cyber attacks. So there you have it, the top 10 greatest hackers of all time. These individuals, with their complex motivations and extraordinary skills, have left an undeniable mark on the digital landscape. From exposing vulnerabilities to challenging our perceptions of security, their stories remind us of the power and potential dangers of the digital world. Whether you see them as digital outlaws or pioneers, one thing's for sure. Their legacy continues to shape the way we think about cybersecurity, privacy, and the future of technology itself. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a like if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of hacking. Until next time.